Hey there, explorers. Welcome to Curious Sparks, the show where we dive into the coolest, most exciting topics that you love, like monster trucks and yeah, even Barbie dolls. Yep, it's all here. So here's how it works. Each episode is like a mini adventure. We uncover fun stories, discover amazing facts, and honestly, just explore together. And, well, I'm your guide on this wild ride. You can call me Max Velocity. But wait, did you know? Curious Sparks is all about you. That's right. Every time you tune in, you're helping me on this journey of discovery. Isn't it cool to think of yourself as part of this adventure? So, ready to ignite that curiosity and dive in? Let's go. No holding back.
All right, let me ask you this. Have you ever seen a tree and thought, wow, how does that even happen? Like, how does something as tiny as a seed turn into a giant redwood that's taller than a skyscraper? Let's break it down. So, trees are like nature's solar panels. Seriously, they're amazing. Through a process called photosynthesis, kind of a fancy word, right? Trees take sunlight and turn it into fuel. They mix it with water they suck up through their roots and, get this, carbon dioxide from the air. Yes, the same stuff we exhale. And they create energy. Plus, they give us oxygen. I mean, how cool is that? Now let's talk about redwoods. These trees are like the superheroes of the forest. They can grow over 300 feet tall and live for more than 2,000 years. But here's the coolest part. Redwoods don't just grow up, they grow together. Their roots form this super strong underground network, kinda like a tree friendship, helping them stay stable and share nutrients. Neat, huh? Of course, it's not just photosynthesis and teamwork that make trees grow. They need the right environment too, like rainfall, good soil, and the perfect climate. It's sort of like how we need healthy food, water, and exercise to grow. Without them? Well, we'd probably struggle too, just like trees do in bad conditions. And all of that combined, sunlight, water, soil, and yeah, even teamwork, helps trees become the towering giants we love to look up at. Okay, let's think about this. Trees and humans actually have more in common than you'd expect. Both of us? We start off tiny. Like trees begin as a little seed, and we start as, well, a little bundle of cells. Cool, right? So, imagine this. A seed gets planted in the ground, and with the right care, bam, it starts sprouting into a sapling. Kinda like when we're kids, growing like weeds. And trust me, I was one of those kids who outgrew my shoes every 6 months. It's a lot of work growing up, isn't it? Now here's where it gets super interesting. Trees and humans both go through growth spurts, struggle with challenges, and adapt to their surroundings. Like, trees have to deal with storms, pests, or not getting enough sunlight. Sounds a bit like the bad days we all have. And yet, they keep growing, slowly but surely. Let me tell you a story. There was this kid, maybe someone like you, who once tried to figure out how old a tree in their backyard was. They counted the rings on a fallen branch but got distracted halfway through because, there were so many. Turns out each ring on a tree trunk tells a story, like a birthday. The thicker the ring, the better the growing year. So a tree isn't just a tree, it's a storyteller too. Kinda magical, huh? And just like us, trees face challenges every step of the way. Ever heard of diseases that can wipe out whole forests? Or how climate change is making it harder for some trees to survive? It's tough, but trees are pretty amazing. They adapt, they find ways to thrive. Like, think of city trees. They deal with pollution and concrete, but wow, they still grow. They're survivors, just like us when life throws curveballs. So, in a way, trees remind us to keep going, to stand tall through tough times, and to grow stronger with every challenge. Pretty inspiring, huh? All right, let's take a minute to talk about just how crucial trees are. Not just for themselves, but for, well, basically everything on Earth. They're like nature's guardians, working silently to keep our planet healthy and balanced. I mean, did you know trees give us oxygen to breathe while soaking up carbon dioxide? It's like they're cleaning the air just for us. How cool is that? And that's not all. Trees are pros at fighting climate change too. They trap carbon in their trunks, roots, and even their leaves, helping to slow down global warming. Imagine if every tree out there was like a tiny superhero, quietly saving the world one leaf at a time. Kind of amazing when you think about it, right? But here's the deal. Trees can't do it all on their own. They need us to have their backs. That's where conservation efforts come in. Did you know people in communities all over the world work hard to protect ancient forests and replant trees? Some even go out, rain or shine, to plant thousands of new ones every year. Inspiring, huh? And it gets better. When we protect forests, we're not just saving the trees, we're protecting entire ecosystems. From tiny bugs and colorful birds to big animals like tigers and bears, forests are home to so many incredible creatures. It's teamwork in nature at its very best. Here's something you can do to help too, because honestly, we all have a role to play. You can plant a tree, join local tree planting events, or even just try to use less paper. Every little action counts. Think of it as being an environmental hero, making the world a greener place one step at a time. And that's all for today, my tree-loving friends. Trees aren't just part of our world. They're a huge part of what makes it so incredible. So let's all take a minute to look up, thank these amazing giants, and do our part to protect them. On that note, keep growing, exploring, and sparking your curiosity, and I'll catch you next time.